In this video, I will share some Pro-Q tips that will have a huge impact on your mixes. By the end, you will understand why it's the best EQ and the choice of all professionals. The first thing I want to tell you about Pro-Q is the piano roll button, which you can activate by clicking on the keyboard icon in the equalizer. By activating this option, we can see the effective frequencies of each sound in the equalizer spectrum according to the note that sound has, and we can equalize the sound in the best way. The next useful feature is the Analyzer Freeze, which you can find in the Analyzer section. By activating this option, the peak value of each frequency in the spectrum will be frozen, allowing you to make the most precise adjustments to the EQ settings of any sound. Another feature that Pro-Q offers us that is very helpful in mixing is Spectrum Grab. This option clearly shows us the intense frequencies and high resonances of each sound, and if the piano roll button is active, it even writes the notes of that frequency range, so we can see which frequencies are essential and which are redundant. One of the coolest features of the Pro-Q EQ is its ability to transform into a powerful spectrum analyzer. You can view the spectrums of multiple sounds simultaneously. To do this, place a Pro-Q plugin on each of the sounds you want to analyze and rename it according to the video. In the Analyzer section, you can see all the audio tracks that you have applied Pro-Q to. You can select any of them, for example, the kick drum, to see the spectrum of both sounds simultaneously. By activating the Collisions option, the analyzer automatically highlights frequency interference. This option allows you to clearly see and make the best decisions about your mix. Our minds subconsciously perceive louder sounds as better sounding. This can be problematic when using an equalizer, especially when cutting a frequency. The FabFilter Pro-Q equalizer solves this problem in the coolest way possible. To solve this problem, simply enable the Auto Gain option. This will automatically increase the overall gain by the same amount as the attenuation of any frequency, preventing a decrease in the overall sound level. The next important topic is the use of dynamic EQ. We usually use EQ in a static way, meaning that the EQ weakens a frequency range, regardless of the intensity of a frequency, which can result in a distorted sound. To solve this problem, simply change the EQ's operation mode to dynamic. This will ensure that the EQ only engages when the specified frequency range exceeds a certain threshold. In the A/B comparison of the equalizer, I will apply the same settings, but this time in a static way, so that you can understand the difference between dynamic and static modes. Another cool feature of FabFilter Equalizer is the ability to separate the mid and side channels of a stereo signal and equalize them independently. This feature is useful for specific sounds like bass. In bass, it's better for the low frequencies to be mono, so in the mid mode we boost the low frequencies and attenuate the side frequencies. Another cool feature that the FabFilter Pro-Q offers is the gain scale. You may have fully equalized a sound but later decide to increase or decrease its intensity. With this feature, you can easily do this at any time. The Pro-Q plugin can also function as an exceptional sidechain. Simply connect the audio you want to use as the sidechain trigger to Pro-Q and enable the sidechain option in the dynamics mode as shown in the video. You can also use the collisions option in the analyzer section to identify areas with frequency interference and place the sidechain in that frequency range. The final feature I want to show you is probably the coolest feature of Pro-Q. You can import a reference track into Pro-Q, and the plugin will automatically match your audio to the frequency response of the reference. To do this, simply send your reference track to your own track's EQ, then select the EQ match option from the analyzer section. By playing the project, the EQ will analyze and match your sound to the reference sample. This is an incredibly powerful tool for mastering and mixing, as it allows you to quickly and easily get your sound close to a professional reference track. That's it for now. I hope you learned something new. If you have any questions or feedback, please let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified of new videos.